Hello everyone, welcome back. It is now November 24th of 2020, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga, a lot of fans around the world have been very much intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney, Lucasfilm, Bob Iger, Bob Chapek, you name it, and exactly what this new expanded universe is going to look like in comparison to the Kathleen Kennedy timeline of Star Wars. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are now currently in a phase of desperation and damage control to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to Star Wars. Essentially, what they really want to do is that they want to bring Star Wars back to its roots, which is exactly what they're doing with The Mandalorian Season 2, and of course, what's going on with Season 3 and 4. Now, about Season 3, everything really is starting to come together by Jon Favreau and other creators hopping on board, even all the more so, like Dave Filoni and others out there. You know, a lot of work is being poured into this series so that they can actually create spin-off shows, or miniseries, if you will, that are going to be connected to The Mandalorian. The Boba Fett miniseries, by the way, that's currently in the works, is described as a perfect example of that. Though Boba Fett will be barely in Season 2, he's going to have his own miniseries. That little introduction that we got in The Mandalorian was obviously a big deal. So, on top of all of this, what's really exciting about the third season is that with both Disney and Lucasfilm focused on their new universe, they are now fully embraced with The Mandalorian Season 3, which is in full swing. Now, it's described that Aladdin actor Mena Massoud has been in the talks with Lucasfilm to portray the role of Ezra Bridger in The Mandalorian Season 3. Now, let me stop right here for a second, is that I feel that Mena really got shortchanged with his overall acting career. You know, he made a big debut in Aladdin, and he really hasn't gotten all that much, many different offers, if you will, within the film industry. You know, we haven't really seen him in a ton of other movies or whatever it may be, TV shows after Aladdin, as much as he deserves. So, obviously, the fact that they have been in the talks with Mena to portray the role of Ezra Bridger is a big deal. They want to do this, obviously, with a lot of other characters associated with Star Wars Rebels and or the Clone Wars. Moving on. Now, further, it's described that Mena Massoud has been in the talks to portray Ezra Bridger in a new series to be based in the unknown regions to explore this different part of the galaxy, with Ahsoka making a big return in the third season. Further, it's noted that also that Lucasfilm is prepping an episode for Season 3 of The Mandalorian, in which Ezra Bridger will meet the legendary Jedi Luke Skywalker and his new generation of Jedi with his new Jedi students. It's said that Jon Favreau wants to craft The Mandalorian to become more focused on the Jedi and the Force than ever before, with the third season in order to create a powerful introduction of Ezra in the form of live action, once again in the series. Not just that, but also Luke Skywalker is aimed to have scenes with Ahsoka Tano in the third season of The Mandalorian by Jon Favreau, which they are working on as of right now, that is set to release during the fall of 2021. Now, this new season is aimed to also be far darker than the second season, to give it a more gritty feel for the fans to witness around the world. So, let me just say one thing right now, is that what they're really trying to do here with The Mandalorian is that they're really trying to bring in a lot of Star Wars Legends material, as well as expanding what we saw in the overall, Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars. They want to drag a lot of characters associated with those shows into The Mandalorian. Now, do I think that Mena is a good choice for Ezra Bridger? Absolutely. If you look at him, it looks like he's a perfect fit. Not just that, I feel that he's a good actor. I feel that he could really pull it off. And I could see as to why Disney has a big interest in him into becoming Ezra Bridger for The Mandalorian Season 3. As far as the tease of Luke in Season 3, that's going to be a big deal because they want to make Luke a big character in Season 4, which is due for release in 2022. We got a little bit of a ways until that's going to actually, come onto Disney Plus, but it's going to be well worth the wait. Now, obviously, Ahsoka's entrance into Season 2 is going to set everything up that there is to do with the Jedi. A lot of people would say that maybe it's not the best thing to do to introduce Jedi in The Mandalorian because it should be focused more so on bounty hunters, but I actually think it's a great idea to kind of throw the Jedi in there and kind of gain the fans that are more intrigued about the Jedi into The Mandalorian show. I honestly think it's a very smart move by Jon Favreau based on what he's doing with this overall new series. So like I've said before, I think that obviously with the introduction of Ahsoka in Season 2, with her having a bigger role in other TV shows and projects out there, and the introduction of Ezra Bridger in Season 3 is going to be a big deal for Disney Star Wars. It's definitely going to prep, a lot of canon and lore to be inserted in there. Cannot wait to see it. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No hiding on one. From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.